Hi everyone, and welcome to RoboRave Australia. In this video, we'll be discussing the AlpineBot Challenge. The overall goal of the AlpineBot Challenge is to climb a steep surface and place a flag in the center of a target on the table. The robot in this challenge needs to be fully autonomous and use sensors to climb the ramp and place the flag on the target. This event is an excellent challenge for students wanting to concentrate on the engineering aspects of their robot. Completing the challenge before the time limit ends adds bonus points to your score. The autonomous robot can use any platform and must cost less than $1,500 US. Multiple sensors are allowed, and the volume of the robot must not exceed 65,000 centimeters cubed. The robot has 2 minutes to complete the challenge, with the clock running backwards from 120 seconds. Teams can practice as much as necessary, taking turns with other teams needing to practice. Should the track be needed to score an official run, practicing teams will yield the track. ES teams will start their robot on the floor in front of the ramp or on the ramp at the bottom. MS, HS, and up divisions must start on the floor behind the ramp line, 30 centimeters from the base of the ramp. Touching the robot at any time requires it to be returned to the starting position. However, the clock will continue to run. Each completed section of the ramp is worth points. A section is considered complete when any part of the robot chassis passes over the scoring zone line that defines the end of the section your robot is on and the beginning of the next section. If your robot is completely on top of the table, it earns 100 points. The robot must have all its supporting components, wheels, tracks, skids, etc. on the table to be considered complete on the table. The center of the flag determines which scoring zone the flag is in. If any part of the robot is touching the flag, then a penalty of 50% of the flag points will be assessed. If the robot successfully plants the flag, a time bonus equals to 1 point for every remaining second will be added to the overall score. The tabletop is 60 centimeters by 80 centimeters and will be constructed of particle board. The tabletop surface will be 1 meter above the floor surface, and the ramp is constructed of particle board and has a smooth, flat surface. There will be 4 2-millimeter wide black lines drawn across the ramp at the beginning, 1/3 of the way up, 2/3 of the way up, and at the top of the ramp. There is a bullseye centered on the tabletop consisting of 3 black rings. ES scoring. The robot may start either in the front of the 25-point line or on the base of the ramp. If the robot makes any movement at all, even if unsuccessful, it earns 25 points. As it moves up the ramp, if any portion of the robot chassis crosses the next score line, it earns those points. If the robot in its entirety is resting on the top of the table, it earns 100 points. MS, HS, and up scoring. The robot starts behind the 20-point line. If the robot moves at all, it earns 20 points. If the robot touches the ramp, it earns the 40 points. As it moves up the ramp, if any portion of the robot chassis crosses the next score line, it earns those points. If the robot in its entirety is resting on the top of the table, it earns 100 points. Here's a diagram of the target on the top of the table. These are the rough dimensions of the flag. A scoring matrix is available to help calculate the total score. In the finals, in the event of a tie, the winner will be based on the fastest robot to complete the course.